We are live. The
We're
Gnarly Dudes.
live. We might have to wait to through the next song before
No.
our playlist comes up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got another 3.5 minutes.
What?
Well, it's a love song. It's "Love in a Vacuum"
Love in a Vacuum.
by Till Tuesday.
I don't know if that's truly a love song or not.
What was this band named after Wimpy on Popeye?
I don't know.
Because he was always saying that he'll pay you back on Tuesday for a hamburger today. We're representing our Canadian friends tonight. Dr. Tongue's House of Beef and is that a Canadian hockey team?
No, it's just Canada.
Or just the country?
Just the country.
Well, how come it's blue and not red? It should be red and white.
It is red and white. Can't you see?
No, the shirt itself should be red.
The contrast with the blue. You got to have the red and white contrast.
Well, you should be looking like a big Canadian flag right now.
Why?
Because that's what the Canadian flag is all about. Red and white. And maple leaves.
Right here, there's a little Canadian flag. Can you see it?
Oh, your microphone was blocking that. I didn't see that.
Right here.
It should be really big. It should be big, so it won't be missed.
It says Vancouver right under the flag.
Vancouver, I've been there.
So have I. Many a time.
Many a time.
Many a time.
I don't know if I've ever heard the song. Or if I did, I don't remember it.
You will be lonely if your love is in a vacuum. You're in a tube. You're lonely with all the dust and the dog hair.
Hopefully that's not making love to a vacuum.
You're the only one to feel this way because you're the only one who can fit in a vacuum. You can't fit two people in a vacuum.
Don't stick your thing in the vacuum.
Just wait.
15 seconds and counting.
Well, about time.
Wasn't my fault, I tell you.
Yes, it was. You were running the control board. It is your fault.
Sometimes it runs me. Top of the hour.
In a vacuum.
I could bring home the bacon, fry it up in the pan. Remember that ad? 'Cause I'm a woman, Anjali.
Uh-huh.
How many people would be offended by that commercial right now?
Probably a lot. Just like you could never remake Blazing Saddles right now.
I saw a list the other day of movies that couldn't be made today. Radio Gaga. Radio Goo.
Don't forget to turn automation off.
I've got my finger on the button. Don't distract me.
Did I distract you?
Quit it.
Quit it.
Quit it
Quidditch.
out.
Quidditch?
Twix. Well, Tim, it's really cold outside, and everybody is obviously staying at home. So they're all counting on us, the Gnarly Dudes, to entertain them for the next 2 hours.
The pressure.
No pressure.
The pressure is on.
With Valentine's Day on Sunday.
Wait. Before we get there,
Yeah.
you know what tomorrow is?
What is tomorrow? Aside from
World
Saturday.
Radio Day.
World Radio Day.
That's right.
So how do you plan to celebrate World Radio Day?
I'm going to listen to the radio.
All day?
I am.
Will you wear something festive?
Just my drawers.
Just your drawers?
I got boxes that have little radios on them.
Okay.
I really don't, but that sounds like a good idea to get some.
Yeah, maybe you should look on the interwebs and find some to buy.
I won't look on the interwebs, but I'll look on the internet.
So tonight's show is all about love.
Love.
Or not. And, you had asked the question in our Facebook post earlier, will I find love? And I found love yesterday. I went to visit my favorite chocolatiers downtown. And I said, what's new? And they told me, and one of the new things is honey caramel, salted honey caramel. I was like, ooh, I gotta try that. So now I'm in love. I'm in love with honey salted caramel.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's really good. I almost ate all of it last night.
That does not surprise me.
And then I was told that.
See here, I thought you were going to tell me you fell in love with like one of the employees at the chocolate shop.
No, but wouldn't that be cool? Like if you had a girlfriend or a wife that was a chocolatier, and then they'd be creating evil chocolate concoctions for you.
Yeah, you'd be the guinea pig for all the recipes.
I'd be okay with that. And
this one's good. Oh, that one sucks.
So anyway, I found out. I was talking to one owner, and I found out the other owner, he had gotten COVID for Christmas, and I thought, well, wow, what kind of bad list did what kind of naughty list do you have to be on to get COVID for Christmas? That's not good.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is COVID.
That's all you deserve. It's all you deserve. You've been bad. You're bad all year. So, but he's doing fine, and the caramel was very delicious. I have one piece left, which I will probably enjoy when I get home tonight. So
no, there's no probably. You will be scarfing it when you get home tonight. I mean, don't act like you're. Oh, I might have it tonight.
But
no,
I also bought some of my other favorites. They have these fruit flavored white chocolates, which are just really good. So they have passion fruit and strawberry and raspberry.
What about licorice?
They don't have licorice.
No chocolate licorice?
Chocolate licorice? No.
Well, maybe they should invent that.
But they had this really really evil looking cake in the display case, and I asked about it. I said, "What kind of evil concoction is this?" And she said, "Actually, that is devil's cake." It's like, oh man. So I spent $20 on chocolate yesterday, chocolate and caramel.
Yeah, I would have bought the cake.
You would have bought the cake.
Yeah, I would have gone for the cake.
Yeah. I saw the cake after I had picked out everything else that I wanted to buy.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, I'll have to wait. I'll have to try that next time. So, so did you go out and buy your wife some candies for Valentine's Day?
Actually, we were at the grocery store yesterday, and we were in the checkout line, and I ended up grabbing a Three Musketeers, and she grabbed something of her liking. So we kind of bought ourselves our own chocolate for Valentine's Day.
So your Valentine's chocolate is a Three Musketeers bar. How romantic. Will you be swashbuckling on Valentine's Day?
I already ate it yesterday.
You already ate it.
Yeah.
Well, I saw something interesting on the way to the studio. Every so often I see this woman with a cooler outside her car, pull over the side of the road with a cooler outside her car and her trunk open with a sign that she's selling tamales. Now, I'm not sure if this was the same person, but on the way here, I saw somebody pull on the side of the road. It was dark out, and they had their trunk open, and the sign said Valentine's flowers.
So did you
So
stop and buy some?
no, I couldn't. I was on the way here. I can't.
You could have
You
been
can't be
5 minutes
late.
late. I would have understood.
But it's 6 degrees outside right now. So
Well,
if you
I'm sure
want
you could
some,
just drive up, roll down the window, and say, "Hey, give me a dozen."
my point is that this person is selling frozen flowers. So how long are they going to last after they've been frozen? Anywho, I think we should play some music.
Well, we got to explain what we're doing.
Oh, please do.
All right. So the first hour of the program is going to be anti-love songs, and then the second hour of the program will be love songs, all to celebrate whichever way you swing on Valentine's Day, either anti or pro love.
And I'm going to say it right now. I just had this thought. I'm going to put it out there. If we run over tonight just so that we get through the whole playlist, I'm okay with that. So we'll see what happens. Now, you should be at home, curled up under a blanket. If you're with somebody or not, doesn't matter to us as long as you're listening. And which reminds me, years ago, this is back when I lived in St. Louis, and I was at a major store outlet with a friend of mine, and his brother had been sent away on a long-term work assignment, and he was looking for something to send to his brother. And this particular store, the CD section was right next to the aisle where they had the candles. So we walked past the CDs, and there was on an end cap a collection of CDs for, full of love songs. And I saw that, and I saw the candles, and I said, well, why don't you buy the CD and a candle and a box of condoms and send it to your brother? It's probably really lonely. I am just full of really great gift ideas. If you need any help, last minute gift ideas for your honey for Valentine's Day, just hook me up. Send us a message on Facebook. But we're starting it off right with the anti-love segment. It's Jay Giles. Love stinks on the Gnarly Dudes show. Oh, you got to get your drumsticks. We don't have anybody to play keyboards.
Bam, bam, bam.
Love stinks. That was a gnarly mix. We haven't done a gnarly mix in a really long time.
Hard because I'm on a delay.
You're on a delay, so wouldn't work for you.
Love stinks. Love stinks. Yeah, yeah.
So what would you do? What would your reaction be? First of all, if you had a brother, and then that brother sent you a care package that included a scented candle, a CD full of love songs, and a box of prophylactics.
Well, I would hope number one, my mom didn't open it before me and saw all the condoms.
Was your mother notorious for opening your packages?
No.
Love stinks.
Yeah. Stink.
Shoo-be-doo. I like that insurance commercial with the, what's the name of that band? And they're scooping ice cream.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. They don't show the rat one anymore.
Stinks. The rat one?
Yeah.
Oh, we should talk about the Super Bowl commercials.
Because that's been my favorite one of their recent commercials, the rat one.
The rat one?
We have a rat problem.
How about the pipes are making funny noises?
See, I don't like that one. That's not good.
Well, I can relate to that one because I was in a pipe band. And you notice they're playing the same song. You know, we played the same songs over and over again because there's only so many bagpipe songs.
That one I think is their weaker one. That one and the fencing one. I don't like that one either.
Fencing one? Oh, I was listening to one of our old episodes from the other show.
Mm-hmm.
And we played Europe, and that was about the time the commercial was out where where Europe would appear.
Yeah,
and
final countdown.
the lady is dancing by the
microwave.
And you said that now Europe is going to be ever tied to this woman dancing next to the microwave. And
Yep.
anytime you go to your microwave, that you expect Europe to appear in your kitchen.
I do.
Does that still hold true?
That's right. Every time I got the microwave running, I'm expecting Europe to do the final countdown.
It's the final countdown, 10, 9. Do you start singing that when the timer gets to 10?
No, I don't start singing it.
It's the final countdown. You pay me a price. You give love. I have a Valentine story to share about the song.
Oh, you do?
On your fingertips.
Ow. Your kiss goodbye.
The damage is done.
You're a loaded gun.
This album was a big deal. when it came out
Yes, it
in
was.
1986.
Shout to the high. Give love a bad name. Bad name.
Ooh, guitar solo.
Give love a bad name. What's the next song?
We're coming on after this.
No, I don't want to.
Too bad. I
We
already
should
clicked the button.
we should have more music, less talk.
Oh, that's funny.
We might get more listeners.
So you're saying we should change the format of the show?
That's right. The Gnarly Dudes, more music, less talk for your listening pleasure.
It's too late. We're past the point of no return.
It's never too late.
You give love.
Luke, I'm your father.
Twix. That was Bon Jovi. You give love a bad name. It's the Gnarly Dudes. We are live. We are not cats.
We're not
Did
cats.
you see that video?
No.
It was some Zoom video. Some people were having a Zoom conference, and this one dude, he had a filter on that had a picture of a cat over him, but the eyes moved, like the eyes were real, and
Right.
and somebody was trying to talk him through, the fact that he had this filter on, and his response was, I'm live. I'm not a cat."
Okay.
It's pretty funny. Anyway, Bon Jovi. We were just talking about how big that album was
Yep.
in 1986 when it came out. I had a copy of it, and I have a song. I have a story related to that song. So, since this is the anti-love portion of the show, I actually had a girlfriend break up with me on Valentine's Day, and that song reminds me of that story, that breakup, because that song was big at that time, and it was big among her and her friends. And so this was when I was in college, and a nearby college. It was mostly girls, and we would go to their parties, and they would come to our parties. And so they were having a party that night, and we came over, me and all of my friends from school, and I even bought flowers and stuff, for her, and she dumped me. She dumped me on Valentine's Day, flowers in hand. So I gave the flowers to one of her friends, who was always nice to me. And she started dating a guy that lives down the hall from me, who I thought was my friend. Um, he lived down the hall from me in the dorms, and they started dating, and then eventually they got married. So I'm like, boy, I guess I dodged a bullet there,
Well, why do you say you dodged a bullet?
because I am anti-marriage. This is the anti-love portion of the show, and
Yeah, but I mean, were you anti-marriage back then?
yes, I'm gonna say yes,
You're going to say yes.
just to fit in with the story.
See, you could have
But
married her and be in love and live happily ever after.
living in St. Louis, ugh. And so
No, why would
she
you have to stay in St. Louis?
she gives love a bad name, or she gave love a bad name. There you go. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
All right.
Okay. Did you have something to say?
No,
No.
no.
All right. Should we play some more music, some more
Sure.
anti-love music? All right.
Less talk, more music.
So I made, actually, this could be my scientific discovery. It's 10 of like scientific discoveries. All right. So today, while I was preparing this extensive playlist, this very well curated playlist, I discovered that the song we're about to play is actually a cover. I did not know this. So it's Tainted Love by Soft Cell. This is, I believe, this was the group that didn't really have any musical background or training, and they just, made this album, and this song became a big hit for them.
So there's hope for you.
There's hope for me, yeah. But this song was actually first recorded by Gloria Jones in 1964. It was released in 1965, composed by Ed Cobb. Hey, maybe he invented the Cobb salad. Composed by Ed Cobb, who was formerly of the group The Four Preps. And so I found the original song, and what we're going to hear is Soft Cell's version first, and then the original Gloria Jones version from 1965.
Now, see, if you had some creative direction, you would have spliced the two songs together so that you would play half of one song and then half of the other version.
Right. If I had time on my hands.
Oh, yeah. Now we go, oh, I got time. I mean, did you sleep last night?
Not as much as I wanted to.
But did you sleep?
Yes.
Then you had time. That was wasted time right there.
If you got time to breathe, you got time for music.
That's right. You got time to breathe, you got time for the show.
Did you also know that Marilyn Manson did a version of the song?
Oh, that had to be a great version.
I started listening to it, and I couldn't finish. I couldn't finish listening to it. I was like,
That doesn't surprise me.
I think, I mean, I do like some Marilyn Manson stuff, but I got about 30 seconds in, and I'm like, that's it. I've had enough. So, because I was actually going to play all three versions and meld them together, as you suggest. But I'm like, no.
Oh, you would have time to do 3 songs together, but not 2.
Yeah, because 3 is the magic number. All right, so here it is. Tainted Love on the Gnarly Dudes Show. I also got the original or the studio version of this because I think we have the extended dance play version.
Yeah, I think so.
I also need to get a new recording of Rock Me Amadeus without that horrible static at the beginning.
And you got to get the Solidarity mix.
The who?
It's like the Solidarity mix
Of Rock Me Amadeus?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to send you songs this weekend.
I just saw El Guapo go by. I think he's looking for candy.
Now I run from you.
Tainted Love. Got to. Did you know I made this discovery today? Did you know that this is a cover? The original was recorded in 1964, released in 1965. So next up, turn it up. Next up is the original song.
I did that cover. I was surprised at some of them.
Gloria Jones.
I don't know.
It was actually the B-side of one of her singles, and this, I guess the single didn't do very well.
Really? Yeah. Paul Young did Every Time You Go Away, and that was originally Hall & Oates.
What was Hall & Oates?
Paul Young.
Oh, Paul Young.
Yeah, Every Time You Go Away. You take a piece of me.
Tainted love.
Literally the worst playing I've ever heard in my life.
What? Hey, Big Len is here.
In studio?
Yeah, he just walked in.
Well, tell him to sit down.
You're just in time.
And for what?
To hear the original version of Tainted Love from 1965.
Nice.
Put on some headphones.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think those are plugged in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be long. Wife's in the car.
We'll bring the wife in.
Can you hear?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Here's Big Len.
Big Len in the house.
Say hi, Big Len.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, sir?
Wow,
I like it.
that's cool, man. I like it.
Gloria Jones, 1965.
So how did that go from Gloria Jones to Soft Cell?
Well, Soft Cell did the remake. This is, yeah. I don't know.
Did he freak you out?
Well, I thought it was you at first.
Oh,
and then yeah.
That's cool, man. She'll crash. Of course. How you doing, brother? Good, man. You? How you? Not bad, man. I told Mike in Reader's Digest condensed version, met with the attorneys, and yeah, but he doesn't want Jay.
We're
And so,
Paul. We're streaming, so you might want to have your conversation out there.
later, guy.
Take care, Big Len. This is a much faster version. It's like she's on speed.
I like it. It's good.
Oh, yeah, I like it. It's real good, but it's like she's on speed. It's like she's trying to race through the song and get it over with.
I wonder if I'll have to re-listen to that. I wonder if the recording got sped up somehow. White meat chicken. Chicken fajita pita. Did you eat any of those at Jack in the Box?
I don't even know where Jack in the Box is.
Twix.
Twix.
That was Big Len, who was actually just in the studio. Big Len with the pop in. Listen to his show Sundays, 3 to 6. And
is he going to do an anti-love section?
He just threw something at me.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think he's going to get it back. He threw something at me. Hey, do you want to say anything to anybody out there? We're back on mic. I don't know. You're usually the only one who listens to us. So
Nice.
So let me unmute you there.
Yeah.
Oh, and ask him about playing with the slider for me.
Oh yeah, Tim wants to know why you keep messing with the slider over here, and every time you didn't do it last week. Every time
that wasn't me. I had a mix show already set, so that wasn't me. That was Guapo. You may want to get at him.
Oh, so we've been playing a Big Len, and it's been El Guapo this whole time.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm married, so I get blamed for everything. In fact, she's in the car right now, wondering what the heck I'm doing here. So
Big Len left his wife out in the car in the cold.
No, and car's toasty. Nice try.
So what's coming up for you on Sunday?
You know what? It was a good sort of week off. I had that mix going there. Hopefully everybody liked it. Sunday, Valentine's Day. If If you don't have a date, don't have anything for Valentine's, come join me. I'm putting on the ball for the Broken Hearts Ball. Song about love, joy, pain, heartache, heartbreak. Stuff you've been through, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just told one a breakup story.
Nice.
So yeah, we're doing first hour is anti-Valentine song, and the second hour is pro-Valentine song.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully you guys stick around, enjoy it. It'll be cool.
Cool. All right, Big Len. Gnarly Grooves, Sundays, 3 till 6 in the PM on Gnarly 101.3.
Good deal. I gotta go. She's waiting at me now.
Later, guys. All right, good to see you.
Likewise.
See you
Take
later.
care.
All right, awesome.
What, the wife is more important than us?
Well, gotta have priorities.
Oh, okay. So my wife's more important than you. I'm gonna end my portion of the show right now.
No, you only do the show because your wife wants to get rid of you for a couple hours. That's her priority.
That's her priority?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, we got a great song coming up. It is Greg Kinn, the breakup song. They don't write them. So this song is about Greg lamenting about a breakup, but also thinking at the time that the breakup songs of that era were not as good as the ones from the 60s.
And he was correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have another breakup story. I once broke up with a woman over the X-Files.
You broke up a woman over the X-Files.
Yeah, we broke up over the X-Files.
Why?
Because I asked her out once for a Friday night, and she said, "Oh, I can't go on Friday because the X-Files are on." and I said, "Well," and this is in the time of VCRs. I said, "Well, can't you just tape it?" And she said, "Well, I'll call my dad to see if it's a rerun or not." And I'm like, "Okay, well, obviously her priority is watching TV, and that's more important to her than me." So that was it. I never called her again after that.
And she never noticed you didn't call back anymore.
No, I saw her months later and informed her. That was just before I moved out to Colorado, and I informed her that I was moving, and she thought that was the reason that I didn't call her anymore. So I just let her keep thinking that. Anyway, it's Greg Kinn, the breakup song, Gnarly Dudes Show. Oh, 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 oh. We had broken up for good just now. See, I thought this song was about a band breaking up,
No.
like the Beatles. See, we didn't have Wikipedia back in the day. We didn't have Wikipedia back in the day, so we couldn't look
Quit
up.
interrupting the
Oh, they don't write like that anymore. I'm looking for what he threw at me.
It was a glove, it looked like.
It was, yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Right like that anymore.
But I don't see anything. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, we got to do your Dateable or Undateable.
Okay. But I'm not a cat. It was really funny though, looking at the video, and there's this cat on the screen, and the eyeballs are. And it was like a Mexican standoff that somebody did with uh, the end of The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and they threw the cat in, and the cat's looking back and forth at him. You ever saw that?
Mm.
It's hilarious. They don't ride like that anymore.
No, no. Ride like that anymore. No.
Joan Jett.
It's the Gnarly Dudes anti-Valentine's Day hour. Anti-love.
So you didn't say if you're pro-love or anti-love.
Why can't we all just get along?
So you're pro-love, or are you saying you're a hopeless romantic?
I'm hopeless. What are you?
Oh, my friend Todd, the guy I was telling you about, who has the pictures of all the old concerts and got all those messages about his bad review of the Motley Crue show.
Right.
He said that regrettably he did not save that tape, but he's been going through these old files and posting pictures from the 80s and the 90s of all these rock stars, and Joan Jett was one of them.
Very cool.
Yeah, really cool. So I think we should have him on the show.
Okay.
And he can send you some pictures. So we can put them
If you
up
can
on
send me the
screen.
photos, we can post them during the show while we're talking to them. Set it up. Let me know.
He's having a lot of fun going through all these old pictures and posting them. They're really cool. I think of you every night and day. Oh, gotta get my kazoo.
Hey. I hate myself for loving you. Myself for loving you.
I think of you.
I'm going to send you this weekend a list of songs. You don't have to get them all for next week, but if you don't, you're a loser.
Oh, thanks. I don't have to get them all for next week.
But if you don't, you're a loser.
After March 20th, I'll have time.
Oh, yeah. What a lame excuse.
That's my deadline for the printer, for the publisher. Then I could, if this happens, then I could add to my list, among many things, that I am a published author.
I'm a published author.
A book author.
Okay, no, I'm not that.
25 seconds.
Myself for loving you. I hate myself for doing the show.
Every Friday afternoon, that's what goes through your head.
That's right.
Twix.
Twix.
Tim, do you hate yourself for loving me?
No, but I hate myself for doing this show.
Every Friday afternoon about 5
That's right.
o'clock, that thought goes through your head.
1 o'clock.
Why did I agree to this? I
Exactly.
would be watching movies.
I could be watching the Blues game right now.
Yeah, well, they're going to lose. So,
Probably they are, yeah.
well,
For whatever reason, they can't beat Arizona.
Since it's our Valentine's Day show, we have an extra bonus Dateable or Undateable. So we have
time.
two profiles tonight. So we'll do another one probably in about a half an hour. But here we go with part one.
Dateable or undateable?
All right. Here we go. Just doing some research today. Went back to a site that I haven't been on in a while. Actually, took me a while to
Porn
find
Stars
something.
Are Us?
What is it? I didn't hear what you said.
You said you went back to a site you haven't been on. Was it? I said Porn Stars Are Us?
No, I'm on that every day.
Oh, you're on that every day. But you still haven't found a date from one of them either.
No. Mm-mm. All right. So this person doesn't have much to say, but I'm going to go through some of the details here. So she has a business. She has an associate's degree. Doesn't smoke, drinks socially, doesn't do drugs, is non-religious, has kids. Let's see, she's 5'8", brown eyes, black hair. She's a Pisces. She also describes herself as having a big and tall BBW body type. Okay. She's ambitious. She owns a car. Doesn't this site?
Wait a minute. Was there a comma between the ambitious and a car?
No, this site requires you to answer the question, do you have a car?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yes, she has a car.
All right, well, that's a plus.
No pets. She describes herself as an adventurer. Her longest relationship was 3 years. She does not speak a second language, and under interest, she lists just one word: many. Many interests. Okay, that kind of clears things up.
Yeah.
Many interests. All right, so here's what she says in the about section. Are you ready?
The about?
Pay attention. About a boat. Pay attention because it's going to go by fast. Okay. Ask and you will know. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Ask and you will know. So when I saw this,
did you ask?
I'm like, this person must be a Buddhist or they're Yoda. It just sounds like one of those Zen type things to say. Ask and you will know. Look inside yourself and you will find all the answers to every question you've ever had. So since she says she's not religious, I'm guessing she's Yoda. Ask and you will know.
Well, but did you ask? That's the question.
No, I didn't ask.
Well, why not? Don't you want to know?
Well, I want to know what we should ask, because what do we want to know?
Oh, I would just start asking obnoxious questions.
Such as? See, it's not that easy, is
No,
it?
okay. What kind of underwear does she wear?
Oh, come on. That's
That's
don't
obnoxious question. And she said, "Ask and you shall know."
ask and you shall know.
So, do you wear thongs? Do you
You
wear
know
granny
what?
panties?
I just had a thought. Maybe she's not a person. Maybe she's a magic 8 ball. Ask and you'll know. Maybe if I shake the paper. Let's ask your question.
All right, that's a
What
good
type of
one. I
underwear do
like
you
that one.
wear?
That's good.
Shake it up. No answer. Oh, so that's going to be your mantra, Tim.
Yes, it is. It is.
Ask and you will know. Seek and you shall find.
That's right. Ask and you shall know.
Ask and you shall know.
You
All
shall
right.
know by asking.
Oh boy.
That
Let's see,
sounds
where are
more.
we?
That sounds more sophisticated. You shall know by asking.
You shall know by asking.
Yeah.
There is no ask. There is no. That's Yoda. There is no ask. There is no. There is no try. There is only do.
There is no poo. There's only pee.
That's not true. whenever there's poo, there's a pee, but not the other way around. All right, let's get back to the anti-Valentine songs. What do we have? Naked Eyes, Promises, Promises. You make me promises, promises. Did you like that one? I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And she's probably got a whole bunch of guys just writing her letters. But since I have stopped paying for the other website, I'm now getting messages. Oh, this person sent you a message. This person wants to meet you. It's all trying to lure me back.
Right. And you're not one to be lured.
Depends on the bait. You made me.
So obviously, a hot woman is not enough to lure you back. You prefer a cold woman.
I wonder how many people are at home laying on a bearskin rug in front of the fire, listening to the Gnarly Dudes show.
I don't think anybody's listening to the Gnarly Dudes show.
Anybody on Facebook?
Nobody's commented.
I actually managed to share it this time. Figure that out.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's home listening. Well, they may be home, but they're not listening.
Oh, let's see. Facebook. Promises, promises. I got 2 likes. I just heard you say that they're not listening. Good song. So, sad news in the music world last night with the news of Chick Corea dying.
Chicory, yeah.
Yeah. So, I saw him in Chicago, downtown at the Auditorium Theater, which is an amazing place. It's supposed to be as acoustically perfect as you can get. They have 7 balconies, and they claim that without a microphone, you could hear someone strike a match on stage if you were standing in the back of the top balcony.
Now they tested that.
Yes.
I want proof. I want to see the test. I want to hear the test.
But this was one of those shows that I went to with my friend Wally, and he just had this thing like, hey, let's just go walk up to the box office and see what they have. And we walked up about an hour before the show, and he said, "What's the best seats do you have?" And this is one of those old opera houses with the boxes along the side.
Right.
So we got seats in the
Kind of like the Pikes Peak Center.
We got the box second seat or second box from the stage on the right hand side. It was pretty amazing. Here's your Paula Abdul.
Was this the last one for the anti?
Yeah, and we're hitting it right on time. The last hour. Or the first hour. Last song of the first hour. Look into his eyes. But Chick is a name that I've always been fond of. I played Little League baseball with a kid named Chick, and then I always thought that if I got married, that I'd name my kid Chick with the middle initial N, chicken, chick, and pop. That and hockey. I'd name the other kid Hockey.
Oh yeah, your kid would just have loved you.
Chick and Hockey.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, he is still on the market.
Oh yeah, I like the name Chick, and I love hearing people say stuff like, "Hey, Chicky baby," So yeah, William likes Chick Corea's music.
Yeah.
So I saw him with the group Return to Forever in 1983 at the Auditorium Theater in Chicago, and was an amazing show. Him, Al Di Meola, Stanley Clark, and Lenny White. One of the best shows I've ever seen. Then they did like a 30th reunion tour, and they came to Denver, and I was trying to get a ticket, and I called the venue, and they had some tickets they released a few hours before the show, and they wouldn't take payment for the ticket with a credit card over the phone.
Why?
They're like, oh no, you got to. I don't know. They're like, oh, you got to come here and buy the ticket. I'm like, what difference does it make? I'm going to give you my money over the phone. I'm an hour and a half away. How am I going to get there? And so I couldn't get a ticket. I was not happy. So there's proof right there that at least one person's listening. Because William's one of our friends from the other station.
Yes.
And he loves the radio. Hey, guess what? The top of the hour is coming up next. Oh. So you don't have to say it.
Cool. We don't play by rules. That's our theme. We don't play by rules. It's our motto. We don't play by rules on the Gnarly Dude Show.
Diversified roofing. long is this ad?
Which ad is it?
Diversified Roofing. It's a minute. But the music is good. Top of
And
the
it
hour,
is a long roof.
7:59.
Check local listings for time in your area.
Ooh, Barbara Eden doing a legs ad. Barbara Eden. Hubba hubba. Twix. Nothing beats a great pair of legs, Tim.
That is so true.
Barbara Eden had a good pair of legs. Let's say. Dream of Jeannie. Hey, well, it is the second hour of the Gnarly Dudes Valentine special.
We haven't been canned in the first hour, so you get us for a second hour.
Bonus material. So,
speaking of, what was your thought of the Wayne and Garth commercial for the Super Bowl?
I thought it was weird seeing them as old as they are.
Yeah.
Right now. So, we look better as them right now. Sad to say, because I have aged a lot in the past year, and it was just weird. Mike Myers just did not look like himself. I don't know, but
I thought it was a very lame commercial.
Yeah,
I thought they were trying too hard to be Wayne and Garth. I thought they were trying too hard to be the skit Wayne and Garth.
Mm. Well, what I saw online was different than what I saw on TV during the game. So I don't know if they did two different commercials or they just had a different spot. But did you have a favorite commercial from the big game?
No, none of them were that good. I think probably the one I liked the best was the Anheuser-Busch one about let's grab a beer.
Well, that's just because you're biased. You're biased because you're a St. Louis person.
Well, yeah, of course.
The one I liked the most, my favorite was, I think it was for E-Trade. It was the scrawny little kid that was inspired by some movie or TV ad to go and start working out. And he's like pumping iron and stuff. And because I could relate to that. That was me. That was me as a kid. And that was my favorite. So my very first experience lifting weights was 8th grade. I think it was in 8th grade, and I was with a few of my friends at one friend's house, and he had a weight bench in his basement. So so I laid down on the bench and I lifted the bar off of the sticks, and my arms immediately collapsed because it was so heavy. And the bar fell right in my mouth. And luckily, one of my friends was standing next to me and lifted it up. But I still have a scar on my lip that I can feel today to this day. But I also had same year, it was 7th grade. Once a year, our worthless PE teacher would do like this competition thing. I think it was actually required of him to test all of us to see how many sit-ups and push-ups and that kind of stuff we could do.
Yeah, the Presidential Fitness Award.
Yeah, so it got to the pull-ups, and I grabbed onto the bar and I couldn't do one. I couldn't do one, and the whole class laughed at me. And so that lit a white hot burning fire in me. And I trained, and next year I think I did like 20 of them the next year, and nobody even said anything. But I was in good shape.
And then you just let yourself go ever since then.
Yeah, it's all been downhill from then.
Ladies, you can have that stealth body. Call now, 719-375-3107. He could be yours for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you just, you have 2 days left. There's still time.
He got the chocolate. He ate all but one, so there's one piece left. If
Well,
you call now.
I ate all but one of the caramels. I still have some of the white chocolate. I ate the squirrels, though. They have their version of the turtle. It's called a squirrel, which uses the finest squirrels available. And I ate those, though.
Running around old Colorado City to get run over by a car.
So the song that we have to kick off the pro love hour is one that is kind of on the fence, because I looked up a list today of anti-Valentine songs from the 80s, and this was on it, but I see this as a love song. I see this as a guy who has a particular, we may even call it a fetish, but he is in love with a certain part of the anatomy, and it is Spinal Tap, Big Bottom on the Gnarly Dudes show. Gotta get your drumsticks.
They're not reachable right now.
The bass part. I gotta turn this up. Great song. It's hard for me to believe that this movie was made back in the 80s, It doesn't seem that long ago.
It doesn't seem that long ago.
That's what I said. The looser the waistband, the deeper the quicksand. See, I see this as a love song.
Yeah. You have a twisted sense of love and romance.
Well, it's love, it's love in all its forms. Oh man, El Guapo's got the heat turned up. Yeah, it's hot in here.
We'll rip off that sweatshirt. Give everybody a show.
Each velvety cheek day.
Rip off the sweatshirt. Give everybody a show. You might get a date this weekend.
Doubtful. Talk about mud flaps. Oh. Well, you know what he would be called in today's terms? He would be called a chubby chaser. That's what they call people who like larger frames.
I like big butts. I cannot lie. Where's Sir Mix-a-Lot when you need him? See, I think we ought to do a show where we play Fat Bottom Girls, we play this song, and then we play Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts.
Yeah.
We have to find a fourth song and just
I
play
thought
all.
you were going to say we have to find a guest to be on the show that has a big butt.
Well, but that's not gonna do any good unless they show their big butt.
Oh, great song. Another classic.
So if you have a big bottom, contact Mike. He will get you on the show.
Wait, get your own show.
No, he will get you on the show.
Oh, I thought you said get your own show. Holy crap, it's hot in here. I gotta send a text to El Guapo.
Mike has left the studio, so now the show will improve.
No, I'm telling El Guapo to turn down the heat. Sweating. Addicted to love. Come on, Tim, you gotta do the dance.
I'm looking up songs about big bottoms.
Isn't Fat Bottom Girls from the 70s?
You played a song from the 60s earlier?
All right. Well, that was part of the scientific discovery. Ooh, you would like to think that you're immune to the stuff.
Oh, yeah, you could. The fourth song could be "My Humps" by the Black Eyed Peas.
My hump.
Yeah. Or "Shake Your Booty" by Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Oh, I like that one better.
You're addicted to love.
Uh-oh. Wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, the halftime show sucked.
You know, I was set to watch it, and as soon as it started, it induced a certain bodily function, and I was gone for 10 minutes and missed the whole thing.
Okay, that's a little more than we really needed to know.
I didn't go into great detail. I just, I was unavailable for 10 minutes. Swix. Robert Palmer, Addicted to Love. So both of these songs we just heard are about people who have some sort of addiction type thing. The first was about, large bottoms, and this one is just plainly he's addicted to love. So I've said this before that I've had dreams in the past about the girls in the band and Robert Palmer's videos. So I haven't had one in a long time. So I meditated through that song hoping that when I go to sleep tonight, I will then have these visuals, these dream experiences about the girls in the band.
Okay. I had no idea where you were going with that one, so I was just letting you go on your own.
Well, isn't that what you usually do?
Yes, I do.
You just let me stumble down.
And you do quite well.
Yeah, I think it's time for the second installment of Dateable or Undateable. What do you think?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, here we go. All right. Bonus Dateable or Undateable, going with our anti-Valentine's theme. All right. This again is from the same website that I haven't visited in a while.
Which is?
I don't want to name names
Why?
because you might get sued. Your name is on all the contracts, so you might get sued. All right, so this person is an event planner / mortgage broker. She's divorced, but she's putting in serious effort to find someone seeking a man for dating. She has an associate's degree, doesn't smoke, doesn't do drugs. All of her kids are over 18, doesn't want kids. She's a Catholic. She doesn't drink. Let's see. Describes herself as having a few extra pounds. She also is ambitious and is a traveler. She too owns a car. And she speaks Spanish. Sí.
Casa Guillarto.
Casa who?
Casa Guillarto.
Is that Mexican restaurant where you die from the...
No.
They have the clip there? Oh, God, yeah. No, sorry, wrong one. All right. Here we go. I hope I can read this. Print is kind of small. Tell me you're taking me to Italy and I'll go, 5 exclamation points.
I'm taking you to Italy.
Taking you to Italy. Why the hell would I take you to Italy? We haven't even met yet. It's a rather bold demand. Take me to Italy. So, like, if you were a complete psychopath, you could say, "Hey, baby, want to go to Italy?" And she would go, no questions asked.
And then you could chop her up and dump her body in the river.
The river? Which river?
The one that runs through Italy.
I was testing your geography skills. All right, let's see.
Or the ocean, since Italy is surrounded by it.
Yeah, that could be another choice. First, I want to also mention that there is a lot of bad grammar in this profile. So I am going to say things as they're written. Just a disclaimer, it's not me. I'm not drunk or anything. This is
Right.
This is the way the profile is written. First, I would like to say I am old-fashioned and talk to me about anything but sexual conversations. I feel like if it's meant to be, it will just happen. Did you get that?
Yeah. I got the gist of it.
Okay. All right. I don't like when men ask for it I take that very seriously and demand respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
So she doesn't like it when men ask for the movie It or the book It?
I'm a little confused because of the bad grammar. This could be interpreted different ways. I don't like when men ask for it.
So she doesn't like Pennywise.
Does anybody like Pennywise?
He's my superhero.
Really? All right. Let's see. I have lived in Colorado she's 42 years old. She says, I lived in Colorado for 41 years. I was born in California, and I have one son who is 24 and is my best friend.
Okay.
Okay, that's a red flag to me. There's something weird about,
Why?
a 42-year-old woman who calls her son her best friend.
I don't know. No.
You're okay with that?
Yes.
All right. I am very close to my parents and my family. I love people more family oriented.
All right, that doesn't make any sense.
Should I read that again or just keep going?
I would just keep going. There's no saving that sentence.
I work in the mortgage business for over 20 years, but also do event planner. Hope to have my own business soon.
What kind of events does she plan?
And think she'd plan a Gnarly Dudes party?
That's what I'm thinking. Can we hook her up? Can we get hooked up for a Gnarly Dudes party? I'd come back to Colorado for that.
Could she plan, get this, hold on to your seat. Could she plan a Gnarly Dudes big butt party?
There you go. Now you're thinking. I like that.
Gnarly Dudes big butt extravaganza.
At the Gold Room. At the Gold Room.
Yeah, why the Gold Room?
I just love that venue.
Okay, all right. I'll ask her. Let's see.
You get that together, and I will come back to Colorado for it.
The Gnarly Dudes big butt extravaganza celebration.
Yes, yes.
If you've got a big ass, come join us.
That's right.
All right, this one I might not read properly because there's no spaces between the commas in this list here. I love going to the movies, dinner, bowling, Black Hawk, karaoke, and I am a huge sporting person. My favorite team, of course, is the Denver Broncos. If you don't like them, I don't think we have anything to talk about. LOL. That was one sentence.
Well, I guess you got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I'm not a Broncos fan, so I guess I'll just have to give her a buzz for that. There's nothing we can talk about. You don't like the Broncos, so. And when she says Blackhawk, I'm assuming she means the town where she can go do.
Yeah, that was my first guess. The gambling town.
I didn't get my hopes up that she's a fan of the sports team. Let's see. All of my friends and family love me. It's hard to hate me. I get along with everyone as long as you respect me. I don't know. Do you think she'd get along with me?
I don't think you would get along with her.
What if I said something like the Broncos suck?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
just to aggravate her, just to get under her skin. I don't think she'd like me or get along with me. I keep losing my place because this printing is so small. I am looking for someone who is serious about their life and them. So you have to be serious about your life and them. I am not 15, so please don't play high school games. We are adults and we should handle this like adults, and I guarantee we will have fun and it will be exciting. Now that sounds like a
That's a dare.
sentence
That's a
that was
dare.
written. Well, that sounds like a sentence that was written by an 8-year-old.
Yeah, but it sounds like a dare to me.
Sounds like a dare. All right, you're taking that as a challenge.
Yeah.
Not here for any dirty talking. Please respect me. That's it. I got a buzz on that one. No dirty talking. I mean, come on. We're adults, right? There's got to be some dirty talking if you're adults. Gotta
Dirty
have.
sneakers, dirty jeans, mud, ketchup stains.
And then she said, after that sentence, she says, thanks, with 3 exclamation points. Good luck to all of us on these website, the serious ones, 4 exclamation points, 4 question marks.
What does all that mean?
I don't know. So my first question, aside from the dating stuff, would you buy a house from this person?
You're not buying a house. You're just getting a mortgage. See, what I would do is, set up an appointment to get a mortgage. Say, what's your rates? What's your terms? Broncos suck. How do I qualify? What do I need to put down? Broncos suck. Do you need this paperwork, that paperwork? Broncos suck.
I should. I could set up an email address that says Broncos suck.
There you go.
Use that to communicate with her.
Yeah. Hi, I'm interested in a mortgage. What are your 30-year rates? Please reply to me at broncossuck@gmail.com.
Well.
Or my other email, Elway's the worst.
Elway throws like a girl. Now I'm gonna have John Elway coming over and knocking on my door. So what is the verdict?
I think she had potential, but I just think she was.
I'm sorry. I don't see any potential in someone who cannot form sentences. At least sentences that are close to being coherent.
I just think you need. I think you had the great idea of just getting her to doing a Gnarly Dudes event.
Yeah. The big butt extravaganza. We'll even invite Big Len. Maybe Big Len has some friends that have big butts, and we'll all just shake it. We'll shake
He could be co-host.
He can be co-host.
Gnarly Dudes, Gnarly Groove.
There you go. All right. Because we like to collaborate around here.
That's right.
So
we're all about teamwork.
I'm going to give her 3 buzzes.
Okay.
And we'll move on. Let's see what is on the playlist. We have 2 songs written by Prince. The first is "I Would Die for You" from Purple Rain, followed by one of my favorite love songs from Sinead O'Connor, "Nothing Compares to You," which was, by the way, written for one of Prince's side projects called The Family in 1985. And then Sinead O'Connor recorded it in 1989, released on her album in 1990. A little trivia for you. The Gnarly Dudes Show with Prince. See, when I read stuff like that, it lessens my confidence in the real estate industry.
Why?
Why? Because she doesn't strike me as being intelligent.
Yeah, but is there a certain character limit?
Character limit?
Yeah, you know, some boxes only have X amount of characters you can use.
Oh no. Well, I think there is a limit to how much you can write in those sections, but
Okay, so maybe she's trying to stay under the character limit, and by avoiding using a punctuation.
maybe, but still it's bad. Well, I mean, she uses how many exclamation points? She's used at least 12 exclamation points, so she could have saved some characters there.
Yeah, but if each section has a limit, then the exclamation points in that section would not interfere with the others.
No, that was all one section.
Oh, okay.
See? I show you.
Lovely.
I would. It's interesting that the titles of these two songs have a number and the letter U. For you, to you,
Be you.
sensing a theme with the Prince titles.
So I take it still no response from the Jehovah Witnesses?
Nope. Well, I haven't checked the mail in a few days, so I guess I'll do that when I go home.
Oh, so there could have been a response, and we could have been talking about it tonight.
I just I haven't even had time to think about mail.
If you're breathing, you've got time.
I love the song.
What? Nothing compares to you?
Sinead O'Connor. Since you've been gone, I could do whatever I want. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant. Speaking of which, I got takeout last night.
That's not from a fancy restaurant, then.
Well, right now, it's not offering inside seating. It's only takeout and delivery. So, I don't know about you, but I'm always disappointed when I get something from a restaurant and I could have made something better. So it's like the point of me going out to a restaurant is to get food that is better than what I could make at home. And so that's one of my pet peeves. I'm like, really? I paid $20 for this?
So what was it? What did you get?
It was a pasta thing, and I don't want to give the name of the restaurant, but
Well, no, I'm not saying give the name of the restaurant, but what was the dish?
it was a pasta dish with a tomato sauce and some chunks of mozzarella and some meatballs. And I mean, maybe it was because it wasn't really hot by the time I got home, but I wasn't exactly thrilled. Nothing compares. Nothing. I have a picture of the Pope that I'm going to tear up. Wow, we might get through the 4 songs in the last segment. We haven't done that in a while. This is a good swaying song. Just sway back and forth. You can do this too.
Or you could just throw up.
You want to throw up?
It's a good barfing song.
It's a good barfing song. Maybe we should have a theme one night, barfing songs. Hey, that should be St. Patrick's Day special.
Songs that make you want to barf, this would be right on that list for me.
Oh, I like the song a lot.
Nothing compares to you. Oh, geez, thanks, Sinead.
You just don't like her because she hates the Pope.
No, I don't like her because she's ugly. And she can't sing. See, I'm ugly and I can't sing, so I don't go and make records.
$5.99, $3.99. Aha!
Trick on me.
Why does he have an Christmas ad in here? It says Christmas ad, Vic 20.
Remove it.
I can't.
You can too. You have the power.
Yeah, then tell me how.
Right click.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Right click. Hit delete.
Twix! Wow, we are continuing with the love here on Gnarly 101.3FM. All love, all the time.
Yeah, that's what she said.
All right, so we were talking off mic about having a theme one night of playing songs that want to make you puke.
Yep.
So maybe we should do that. We should do that one night. Songs to barf to.
Not to barf to, songs that make you want to barf.
Songs to induce vomiting.
There you
I
go.
remember one time as a kid, I used to build models a lot. And one time I was reading the safety warning on the glue or the paint, and there was some message about if you swallow it, don't induce vomiting. And I got all excited. I ran to tell my mom.
Okay, who reads safety warnings?
People who are concerned about their safety.
No. These people.
No, people that want to be informed.
No.
People that want to be informed. Yes.
No.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Losers.
And losers. Speaking of losing.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my 25 cents.
No, I was going to say, speaking of losing, I lost another tooth this week. I had a tooth pulled at the dentist's office.
Yeah.
And have you ever had a tooth pulled?
My wisdom teeth.
Aside from your wisdom teeth?
No.
Yeah. Well, it's a
haven't
pretty,
even had a cavity.
You are a freak of nature. You should be in a museum. No medical concerns, no cavities. Yeah, you should be. Some scientists should be studying you right now.
I am the $6 million man. Discounted to $9.99.
Yeah. So it's a pretty odd sensation to feel something being yanked out of your head.
But is it a new sensation?
It's not new because I've this is the fourth one that I've lost. Um, but yeah, when he got it out, he shows it to the assistant. He's like, "Look at the root on that thing." So then I had to see it. I'm like, "Well, you got to show it to me." So yeah, it was pretty bizarre looking. Um, but it also reminded me of a story that I heard about my grandfather. This is my dad's father, and this gives you an idea how tough our neighborhood was. That in my neighborhood, people did their own dental work and pulled their own teeth. So apparently, my grandfather used to pull his own teeth, and I just can't imagine that. Yeah, this one's got to go. Give me the channel locks, and we'll get rid of it.
They were tougher back then.
They were tougher, either tougher or dumber. I don't know.
No, they were. It was a tougher society, tougher people back then. We've become soft and wimpier as
Yeah.
the decades have gone by. As a society, we have.
Well, the dentist loaded me with so much Novocaine that it felt like my throat was going to close up. And yeah, but I mean, I'm not really feeling anything, any residual pain from that. But it actually, felt good to get this thing out of my skull because it was like a kind of a snaggle tooth type thing. And yeah, so good riddance.
I think we should go to some music. I think
You
people
think
would rather hear music than your teeth.
dentist work anymore? How about operations? Want to talk about your appendectomy?
No, no reason to.
All right. Well, the next one up is the Flame from Cheap Trick, and this song has special meaning to me, but I'm not going to share that. It's all for me. It's just one of the few memories that I have left. Uh, and
Of you and Rosie?
Rosie, Rosie the Riveter.
Something like that.
Here we go. Cheap Trick, the Flame on the Gnarly Dudes Show. Does this song make you want to barf?
No. Actually, I really like this song.
You know who wrote this song?
It's one of those songs where I could listen to it over and over and over for a while.
I used to do that, especially on road trips, and it would remind me of the girl that this song is associated with for me. But Sinead O'Connor wrote the song.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Yeah, her and Rick Nielsen.
Yeah, no, she didn't. I know she didn't because it's too good of a song. I mean, let's face it. She couldn't write the other song, and Prince wrote it, and she still sucked it up.
Tell us how you really feel.
All right, you want to know how I really feel? She sucked it up. She gets a song from a well-established songwriter, and she sucked it up. If I was Prince, I'd be suing her for ruining a song.
I like it.
Just goes to show you give somebody a good song and they have no talent.
Oh, mercy. Robin Zander. Great voice. See, you should be drumming.
There's no drumming in this song. It's a mellow, slow song.
There's a very prominent drum beat.
This is slow dance song. Sinead O'Connor, you can't do anything to that but throw up.
Oh no, that's a slow dance song.
No, that's a throw up song.
Trust me, I've slow danced to that song.
Trust me, I barfed to that song.
I want evidence.
I've hurled chunks.
Don't you hate that though when you're like eating dinner, watching TV, and then you're watching the show and somebody barfs and you're like, come on, you know? It's just like it's just like I really hate when people have to take pictures of their injuries and post them on Facebook. You know, I eat lunch in front of the computer and I might be scrolling down. Come on, I don't want to see that. You know, I could be grossing people out with what my legs look like right now.
There you go. So when they're eating dinner, they can see your veiny leg.
When I was at the doctor the other day, I said it's a good thing it's not short season because people would be like, "What the hell's wrong with that guy? He's got like leprosy or something. We gotta stay away from him."
We got 2 songs left, right?
No, we have 3 songs left. Foreigners after this, then we can come back on, and we've got Modern English and ZZ Top.
I would say play Foreigner and Modern English, then come on.
All right.
Say goodbye and end with ZZ.
Okay. I will be the flame. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Knuckle
Let me get my
sandwich.
list together.
Knuckle sandwich. Foreigner. Yeah, I was looking for this song earlier, and I'm like, I couldn't remember what album it was on. Like, it took me a while to find it. I'm like, what the hell album is this on? Agent Provocateur. Do, 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 do. So Big Led didn't say why he stopped by. Only that he wouldn't be staying because his wife's in the car. Maybe that was his excuse to not hang out.
Yeah, did you actually see a wife in the car?
He pretended to wave out the window, you know, so with, you know, how dark it is, you can't see, you know how it is, you can't see outside. So
you don't know if there really was a wife in the car.
I don't.
He could be just like, oh man, I don't want to hang out with this guy.
Mm.
Comes in and sees you with the ukulele. He's like, no, I ain't hanging out.
I think if he hung out with me for a while, he'd end up loving the ukulele, and he'd get his own. He'd get his own for his own show.
I don't see that happening now. No.
I want to know what love is.
Yes, I do.
I know you could show me, because you're from the show me state. I never quite understood that. What are we supposed to show? What are you showing me?
You don't understand what that means?
Show me what? What are you showing me?
It means that we don't take what you say. You have to show us.
Oh, so that's why you're always so critical and asking for evidence?
That's right. Because we know that you people from Chicago are very windy. So we want evidence. Show us.
And then if you're provided with such evidence, does it change your mind, or you still stick to your original thought?
Depends on what the evidence is and what we're arguing over.
I want you to show me. How long is the song?
I don't know. What does the timer say?
53 seconds.
I want to feel what love is.
That sounds dirty. Sounds like a Led Zeppelin song.
That should be one of your lines in your dating profile. I want to feel what love is.
No, I want you to feel. I want you to feel what love is. Is that Tina Turner doing the back up there? Oh, great song.
Let's find out if it is.
I'll stop the world and melt with you.
It says it was Jennifer Holliday.
Jennifer who?
Jennifer Holliday, and features keyboard work by Thompson Twins frontman Tom Bailey.
Ooh.
The song displaced Band-Aids' Do They Know It's Christmas Time at the #1 spot on the UK singles chart.
Do they know it's Christmas time?
And in the US, it knocked out Madonna's Like a Virgin off the Billboard Hot 100. It was Foreigner's first and only pop chart topper in either country.
Was Lou Gramm still with the band at the time?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Not yet. I was going to do the humming.
Oh, you're a little early. Gotta time it right.
I'll stop the world. That video they released recently was really good. With them all playing in different places. Here it is. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
You just
Gnarly mix.
open wide. Mm-hmm. 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 Boom! I love the drum on that. Such an
Twix.
underrated song.
Twix. I said Twix.
I had to have second.
Ooh, I love that song. You heard the gnarly mix.
Such an underrated song.
Underrated, you think?
I don't think it got enough credit.
I remember it being quite popular.
It was very popular on college radio. But I don't think it did not get the credit it deserved on the Billboard charts.
Or the Mexican radio?
Or Mexican radio with Wall of Voodoo. That face popping out of that pan of beans just grossed me out. That grossed me out of that video.
So is that why you don't like beans?
Yeah, exactly. I keep picturing a face coming out of the beans.
Yeah, I had beans earlier for dinner. I didn't think about any faces coming out of my beans. I thought more about what might come out after. So
I mean, I love that song. I love Wall of Voodoo's Mexican radio. It's a great song. But the video, when I saw it on MTV and the face coming out of the beans, I was like, oh, gross.
I hope everybody enjoyed our tribute to love or
love stinks. Yeah, yeah.
Since you already bought your Valentine's chocolate
and ate it yesterday.
Do you have any plans for Sunday?
It is going to be bitter cold down here in the southern compound,
Mhm.
and we are expecting 4 to 7 inches of snow. So my plan is a fire in the fireplace and Netflix.
Netflix?
Since there's no football anymore, it's fire and fireplace and Netflix.
Bearskin rug, scented candle.
I don't have a bearskin rug. I got the scented candles.
Okay, all right. Well, you're partly there. And just as Tim mentioned earlier, just so everybody knows, there's another day left where you can have me as your Valentine's date.
That's right, ladies or guys, call now. The request line is open, 719-375-3107. That piece of meat right there you see on the right side of your screen.
There, 3D has the beef.
Could be yours. Yes, he could be yours. I know, ladies, it's hard to believe. Operators are standing by right now. Call now, 719-375-3107. Set up a date with that hunk of love.
It's astonishing.
It's astonishing that he is dateless this Valentine's Day. It is a sin that he is dateless this Valentine's Day.
It's a sin? You're going that way?
It is a travesty. It is a sin. A crime against humanity that man is dateless on Valentine's Day. I'm trying to help you out, buddy.
Yeah, it's not working.
Nobody's calling?
I think El Guapo turned the ringer off.
You're gonna go with that? Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. The ringer was off, so that's why I didn't get any calls.
Well, message the Gnarly Dudes Facebook page, and I will make sure that Mike gets your message.
Oh, are you gonna? If we go on a second date, are you gonna pay for it? Like Chuck Woolery?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The quarter that you owe me, you can use to pay for your second date.
Ooh, that'll get me 10 minutes at the parking meter.
There you go.
All right. Well, it's time for us to leave. And we're going to send you off with one from ZZ Top. Gimme all your lovin'.
Time to hit the yellow button.
And hit the yellow button. See you next week on the Gnarly Dudes Show.
Bye.